Everyone, welcome to your yoga practice. Today's practice will be opening up into the hips, and we'll work into a nice gentle flow, and we'll get into some back bends and the long shavasana. I'm 24 weeks pregnant, so if you are pregnant, this is a great practice for you. Even if you're not pregnant, this is a great practice for you. But of course, always consult your doctor before you do any of these exercises or before you start a yoga practice. Better if you already have a yoga practice and then you're continuing to practice, and always modify when needed and listen to your body. So let's begin on our back. And you'll bend your knees, place the soles of your feet to touch and your knees wide. And we'll begin taking 3 slow, deep breaths. You can put one hand on the heart and one hand on your belly. And just starting to relax your body into the floor. With every inhale, think of expanding from the inner body. And exhale, releasing and relaxing. And then gently draw your knees towards each other and place your left foot to the floor. Bend your right knee and interlace your fingers just below the right shin, and you'll pull the right thigh down. Feels good to straighten the left leg, you can. And bend your left leg, catch the right foot. You can catch the outer edge of the right foot, take the right thigh down, open the left arm to the left, and enjoy a couple deep breaths into your hip. And you can rock a little bit. This always feels good to open up into the hips. And also get a nice massage for the lower back. And place your right foot back to the floor. Take your feet wide apart and your knees fall in together. Just feel the softening through the hip flexors and into your lower back. And separate your knees, and you'll take your left thigh in, take your hands just below the knee on the shin, and draw the left thigh down. You can always extend the right leg straight. And if for any reason laying completely flat on your back doesn't feel good at this point for you, you can always elevate your spine with a pillow or a bolster. Bend your right leg, take your left foot in your left hand, half happy baby, and do some rocking, gentle rocking side to side. Then release your left foot to the floor, take your feet wide and your knees touch in. Big breath in. And exhale out. So keep Ujjayi breath, nice constriction in the back of the throat. We'll draw your knees in towards your chest, and you take your knees wide and then roll to your right side. And curl into a little ball, breathe in, and breathe out. And take your left hand down, press yourself up, and we'll come to tabletop pose. So we'll be on hands and knees, and take your hands right below your shoulders, your knees right below hips, and we'll roll through some cat and cow poses. And just feel that the back of the body lifting on the cat pose, and then the front of the body melting on cow. These feel good to move back and forth. Start coordinating the breath with movement. And now come to neutral spine. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, come up into low lunge. Take your arms up. Then lift your chest and take a big breath in low lunge and start to lower your hips a little bit closer towards the floor. So we get a nice stretch in the left front of the hip crease. Breathe in, lift and open. And breathe out, hands inside your right foot. Lift your hips up and send them back a bit. Move your chest forward and then lower your chest down. You might come onto your hands or your forearms. You can also pick up your back knee. It gives a bit of energy. And breathe into the hips. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Place your back knee down, sweep your right leg around, tabletop. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, come up into low lunge. Take your arms up, lift your chest up. So push your legs down. You start to lower your hips towards the floor, but then lift your spine up. Counter that away from the floor. And breathe in, lift up through your arm bones, wrists, fingertips. You can even look up. And breathe out, bring your hands down. Inside your left foot, you can walk your left foot a little wide. Move your hips up a bit and back. And then your chest forward and down. You can pick up back knee. You do a lot of sitting. This is such a good position to really get into the front of the hips, get into the hip flexors, and also feel some opening into your spine line. Place your back knee down, sweep your left leg around, tabletop. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, come up, low lunge. Now as you exhale, it will frame your front foot and shift your hips back, do a half split. So we'll move the hips back a bit, straighten out your front leg. Feel your right big toe press forward and you'll pull the pinky toe back. You can walk your left leg back. You can walk your hands back. Yeah, ooh, stretch. Take a bit of a gentle twist. Left hand to the outside of your right leg. That doesn't feel good. You keep hands on either side of your right leg. Just a little bit deeper opening. All right, take your hands on either side of the right leg. Bring your hips forward, front foot flat. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, touch down into tabletop position. Left foot forward. And inhale, come up, low lunge. Hands on either side of front foot, shift hips back, half splits. So I'm getting the hips over the back knee. You can even walk your back leg back a bit more. Press your left big toe forward. Get really opening up the entire back side of the left leg. Walk your hands back a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale, come on forward. Front knee over ankle. Inhale, come on up, low lunge. Big stretch, lift your chest. Exhale, touch down, tabletop position. Walk knees back a few inches, place your hands shoulder width apart, spread fingers, tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your hips up and back, downward dog. You can pedal at your feet. Drop your head down between your arms and push down through your arms. Soften the knees and lift your hips up. Now walk your hands to feet. We'll go way back to the back of the mat. Set your feet apart, bend your knees, grab your elbows or ankles, go down with your head. Touch down, walk hands forward, downward dog. From dog, bring your feet together to touch. Lift your heels high. Inhale, right leg to the sky. And we'll open the hips. So you'll lift your right hip up on top of the left hip. Then bend the upper leg and spread your top toes. Really press down through your arms and lift your top leg higher. Switch, right leg down, feet together. Inhale the left leg up. We'll open the hips, lift the left hip up on top of the right hip. Bend the upper leg. Keep pushing down through the arms and lift through your top leg high. And downward dog. Look forward, walk feet to the hands. Get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow and forward fold. Now shift the body weight over onto the left foot. Take your left hand a little bit more forward and off to the left. Lean into the left hand and the left leg. Start to lift your right leg up. So lift it up as high as you can, about hip height. And then keep taking the left buttocks in and open your right hip up on top of the left hip. Stretch your right leg back to the back right corner of the mat. Right hand to hip or right arm up. Balancing half moon, you could look down. It feels good to strengthen and balance and open. Breathe in and look down. Right hand down, right hip down, bow, forward fold. Ooh-wee. That's super fun. Okay, start to shift the weight onto the right foot. Take your right hand forward. You can go really slow. Just feel the body weight shift down to get strong on the right side and get light on the left side. You lift your left leg up. You're rooting to rise, the top leg reaching towards the back left corner of the mat. Flex the upper foot. And scoop a bit, right buttocks in. Yeah, tailbone in. Top arm can go up. I'm looking down for balance, but you can look forward or up. Yeah, challenge yourself. Why not? Let's try it. Breathe in. And look down, wrap. Left hip down, left hand down, bow, forward fold. Take your feet quite wide and your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Pin your shoulders on your back, lift your arms up, head down. Long, even breaths. Release your arms, walk your feet back to hip distance or together. Hands to hips, elbows up. Inhale, rise, stand up. Take your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Hold your left wrist, lift, and bend to the right. Hips move left. Legs and your arms pull a bit more towards center. Head back. Inhale, come on back up. Hold right wrist, lift. We'll go left. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So we're already feeling a little more warmed up, a little more loosened up. Set your feet hip distance or together. Let's do a bit of vinyasa. On the inhale breath, send your arms up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, bow, forward fold, touch your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. And breathe out, step backward. You could jump, chaturanga, low push up. Back bend, breathe in, cobra pose on your belly or up dog. Exhale, back downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do 2 more big breaths like that. In out. Breathe in. All the air out, look forward, step, top of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift, get really long. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Stand up, root down, rise up. Take arms up, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold, and touch your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. And breathe out, step back or jump, chaturanga. Now you can always step back, put the knees down, and lower halfway. Back bend, inhale, lift chest, knees down or up. Exhale, back down dog. Breath in. Out, look forward, bend the knees, step or jump. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, bow, fold. Stand up, inhale. And back down, exhale. One more like that. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step back or jump, chaturanga, low, push up. Inhale, cobra pose or up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, look forward, bend knees, step or jump. Breathe in, lengthen chest forward. Breathe out, bow, fold. Sit to chair, inhale. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step back to dog or jump back, chaturanga, or you step back. Lower halfway. Back bend, inhale. Dog, exhale. Right foot forward, back foot flat. Come up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, vinyasa flow. You can go high to low or step to dog. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, dog. Look forward, left foot forward, warrior one, or high lunge. You work it. Exhale, touch down, vinyasa or dog. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Gets a little heat. Bring your feet together to touch, lift your heels, lift your right leg up, and we'll stack the right hip up on top of the left hip. Can bend the upper leg, and then turn left fingers out, maybe you'll flip it. You lift your hips up away from the floor. And look down, right hand down, we'll turn to the left for a side plank. You can place your right knee down if you need to. Stack your feet, lift your hips, spread your toes. You could look down, forward or up. And look down, left hand down, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Set your feet hip distance, inhale, come up, high lunge. Get into your balance. You can always place your back knee down. Lift your chest, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Align front heel to back arch. We'll get some opening in the hips. Inhale, straighten front leg, take arms up. Exhale, bend front knee and sit. Inhale, straighten front leg, lift. Exhale, bend front knee, sit. One more, inhale. Exhale. Take goddess. Left hand down the back thigh, right arm up. Warrior two, inhale. Side angle pose. Top arm behind your back. Take a half bind. This feels good to open the shoulders. You're welcome to take a full bind. I'm gonna stick it in half bind today, working on the top shoulder back, bottom ribs forward. Push through your legs, breathe in. And then breathe out, look down, touch, plank to low push up. Whew. Back bend, inhale. And dog pose, exhale. Well, that's fun. Bring your feet together. Lift your heels, lift your left leg up, breathe in. And we'll stack it, left hip up on top of the right hip. And bend the upper leg. Stay like this or we'll flip it. Push through your legs, lift your hips. Start to look down, take your left hand down, fingers are forward, and we'll turn right, Vashisthasana. It's good control of stability and through your core center. Top arm up. Look down, take your right hand down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Set your feet hip distance. Inhale, high lunge. So I'm organizing, getting the pelvis even on all four sides. You can bend the back knee to do that. And then lift up through your side waist. Get the shoulders over the hips. Push down through your feet. And breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. On your inhale, breath, straighten the front leg, take your arms up. On your exhale, breath, bend front knee and sit. Two more, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Goddess, back hand to the back thigh, right arm up, or left arm up. Warrior two, inhale. Side angle pose, left forearm to thigh, right arm up. And we can take top arm over ear. You practice your half or full bind. So I'm working on the half to take my top shoulder back more. Also relaxing the neck a little bit so your chin can come in slightly. Side, throat back. And we do that little refinement, it takes your shoulders back more. A little deeper, inhale. And look down, exhale, touch. Plank to low push up. Ooh. Back bend, inhale. Dog, exhale. Now look forward, step your right foot forward. And place your back knee down. And shift your hips back for half splits. Maybe full splits. Take your right leg forward a little bit more, left leg back. You can walk your hands back a bit. Soften a bit into the strength and opening of the pose. So now we'll walk the back leg in. Land your front foot flat. Now keep looking forward. We'll bring some strength in the right leg. Lift your back knee. Inhale, lift the left leg up. You can bend your standing leg as much as you need to. Make your back leg straight. And then start to lift your hands up to your heart, warrior three. Balancing. Arms could go wide, airplane. You could send them back or forward. Soften standing leg and rise to stand. And we'll put the left foot on the right thigh. Whew. So the sit. And you can stay a little higher depending on what's happening in the belly. So you stay high, one hand to foot, one hand to knee. If you want to take flying pigeon pose, this would be a great setup for you. I'm working on not compressing too much of my belly these days. So I'm sitting, getting into the hips, thighs back, and keeping my chest more up. Left foot flexed. You'll inhale, rise all the way up, lift left thigh, and exhale, left foot back down. Whew. Feel that in your legs. Feet hip distance or together. Inhale, arms up, reach up. You can back bend, a little mini back bend. And exhale, bow, forward fold, touch your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. And And breathe out, step back or jump, chaturanga, low push-up. Back bend, breathe in. And dog pose, breathe out. We'll step left foot forward. Place back knee down. Shift hips back, you'll do your half splits. So we're all different in our bodies. If you feel you can go a little bit more space, you can walk your right leg back more, left leg forward, but you want to keep working your outer right hip forward. Draw your left outer hip, outer thigh back. With this. So walk your back leg in, land your front foot flat, look forward, you push down, lift the right leg up. The right leg is straight, doesn't have to be super high, keep it straight. Keep working your back leg straight and this will help to lift your hands to the heart. Breathe in and play with some options, arms wide, arms behind. Arms forward is a little more tricky, but you can try it on. Soften standing knee. Inhale, rise, you stand up. You place right foot on left thigh. Whew. Flex the right foot, sit. So you're taking this arm balance, your thighs go back, chest goes forward, back of the arms will come to the shin. You hook your right toes around the upper outer left arm, and you put the hands on the floor. Look forward, and you start to lean, shift, and lift the back left foot up off the floor. We'll stay a little higher if you're working with a bit more of a front belly today. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up, lift right thigh. Exhale down. Whew. So what's gonna feel really good right now is a dancer's pose. Let's try it. Reach back with the right hand and catch right foot. Left arm up. Breathe in and kick. Your standing leg's been working, so you'll feel it. But kick back, right leg back, left arm forward. Come back up. Whew. Yes. Switch. Catch left foot with the left hand. Right arm up. Deep breath in. And you'll go. Keep kicking back. This will create more of a back bend, but work on the standing foot steady, eyes steady. And release, come on back. Whew. Okay, pick up the right foot and put it on the inside of the right thigh, anywhere. Right knee is wide and you square up your hips. Hands to the hips or the heart. You can take the arms up. Your arms could go wide. Hands to heart, knee forward, release. Other side for tree. Hands up. Look up. Always a bit. Oh yeah. All right, hands to heart. Left knee forward and release. Come to the middle of your mat, so you're standing in the length of it, in the middle. And we'll step out wide. Go big open stance. Bring your hands to your hips, shoulders and your upper arms back. Push your legs down. Tailbone in, inhale, and we'll come on forward, fold down. We'll place your hands on the floor, or you can reach around and grab your big toes or the outside edges of the feet. Breathe in some length. And breathe out, bow fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Catch your hips as you breathe out, elbows up. Inhale, rise, stand up. Open right foot. Send your hips left, reach your right arm forward. Reach forward and then tilt and come forward, go get long and low and put right fingers to right shin, the left arm up to the sky. You can also place your fingers onto the floor or a block. Press down through your feet, lift up through your top arm. Look down, stand up. And close your right toes in, turn your left toes open. You can keep the left hand to the hip, pull the right hip back, cut the left hip in, reach the left arm forward, and take triangle. Left hand to the left shin, right arm up. Strong in your legs that you could lift the left hand up anytime off the floor. Push down through the outer edge of the back foot and press down and forward through the inside edge of the left foot. Look down, stand up. Close your feet. Whew, a little pop. Hands to the hips. Lift chest, breathe in. And forward fold all the way down. Lead with your heart. Place your hands to the floor, shoulder width apart. Breathe in, lengthen the spine forward. And then breathe out, bring your head close to the floor. And you can always walk your hands back so the heel of your hands will align to the heels of your feet. Your elbows stack over your wrists, your head goes down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Walk your hands over towards the right foot. And as you walk your hands to the right foot, turn your right toes out. And keep turning, put your left knee down. Walk your right foot all the way across your mat. And lay your right shin and knee down for pigeon pose. Lift your chest, a bit open and up, breathe in. Back toes are tucked. And come forward or stay up. So we get a bit of pigeon hip opening, outer right hip stretch. And now walk your hands back, spread your fingers, back toes tucked. You'll inhale, push down, lift your right leg up, and take some circles. You can also flip it. You want to flip your dog around on this side. Or you lift your right leg up and do some circles. And now look forward and step your right foot forward. Turn to your left. Breathe in, lengthen spine forward. And then turn towards the left foot as you exhale and place your right knee down. Now we can take your left foot and walk it all the way across your mat and lay your left shin and knee down. Right leg back, do any little adjusting you need to. You can also lie on your back and take a thread the needle. That feels a bit easier for your belly or for the front of the body. Stay up or you'll fold forward. Nice work. We'll walk your hands back, plant palms, tuck back toes, and lift the left leg up. Do some circles. This always feels good. Flip it over. You want to flip it. Downward dog. So from dog pose, you'll inhale to come forward to high plank. As you exhale, bring your knees to the floor and you can lower all the way down. Now, if you're not lowering onto your belly, we're gonna roll over to our left side. So if you lie on your front and you wanna do Dhanurasana, that's where you'll catch your feet from behind and you can kick and lift, or you'll lie on your side and you stack your legs. Lift one leg up, upper leg up, bend the upper leg, and you can catch the shin bone, ankle. You pull the heel in, tailbone goes in. If you're on your front, you're holding your feet, you're kicking back and up, Dhanurasana. Yeah, breathing on your belly. Another breath. And then you'll release. You can release your top foot, squeeze your legs together. If you're releasing on the belly, look to one side. You can look right, left ear's down. Roll to our backs and roll to the other side. You do second set Dhanurasana. Bend your knees, grab your feet, or you stack your legs, lift your upper leg, bend it, and catch the shin or the foot. You pull the heel in, stretch through your bottom leg. Kick a little higher. Then we'll release. From your belly, you'll press slowly forward and up to an upward dog or a cobra pose. Downward dog. And then to your knees. And we'll all come to lying on our backs. So once you lie on your back, you put your head down, your shoulders down. Just a few bridge poses. If you want to take an up bow, you can go upwards, a little higher. So bring the feet hip distance in parallel. Reach and touch your heels with your fingertips. Back of the arms down. Lift your chest, move the shoulders closer. Push your feet down, lift your hips up. You can support the pelvis with your hands. And lift your pelvis, breathe here, head back. You can also interlace your fingers under low back, root elbows and then wrists. Slowly lower. You can keep the knees bent, hips down, breathe in. Breathe out. You can go back up, push down, lift hips up. Hands underneath, root elbows and then wrists. If you want to take it to an up bow, your hands will go by your ears. Fingers forward, you rise to the crown. You rise to the toes. Take your hands wider, push up. Your head, breathe. Working arms straighter with every breath. And look up and come down. When you come down, bringing the soles of the feet to touch, knees wide. Couple long, slow breaths. Draw your knees towards each other, roll over to one side, and you'll come up to sit. When we come to sit, take your right leg out and your left leg in. Shavasana. We'll ground the legs down, take your arms up, and breathe in, lift the chest. Turn to the right and bow over the right leg. Fold. You can also place the right arm inside the right leg and lift the left arm up to the sky. Top hand behind head. Inhale, breathing to come up. And move your left shin bone forward and place your right foot on top. So we'll do the double pigeon. And stack your shins, lift your hips, get them even on the mat. Flex your feet, lift your chest. You can always fold in if you feel that feels good in your body, or stay more upright, or even lean back. Left leg out and your right leg in. Ground your legs down, lift your arms up, breathe in. And we'll turn left and bow, fold over left leg. You can always take left hand inside your left leg, right hand to right hip, and then top arm up. Top hand behind your head. Inhale brings you up. And then take right foot forward. So just so the shin is parallel to the mat. And you take your left foot to the corner of your bottom knee. I have to lift the hips, get them a little more even. Lean back a bit, open the chest. Shoulders are going down and the chest lifts up. You can fold in or stay a bit more upright, depending on how your hips feel. Mine are a bit tight. Oh yeah, this is a bit tight, so I'd stay here. Soft forehead, throat, mouth, jaw. Bring your spine up, lean back, take your legs out wide. So you want your legs wide and your toes upwards. So the second toe aligns to center ankle. You can move your thighs back, upper inner thighs back. Hands behind you, good legs down, chest up, breathe in. And then you can come forward and fold and breathe out. Even catching big toes might be available and accessible. Really working to open up through the legs, the back of the legs, and lengthen your lower back forward and down. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, bend the knees, draw your legs together. Place your right foot over your left thigh. Take your left hand to the outside of your right leg, right hand behind you, lift your chest, breathe in. You'll just twist through the upper back a bit to the right as you breathe out. Inhale, come back up to center and turn to your left, switch the other way, twist. Stretch, right leg out, switch, left leg in, left foot flat, lift the chest, breathe in, and gentle twist through your upper back as you breathe out. Ground your legs down, inhale, come back up, and twist open to the right. Inhale, come back up to center. And then stretch the legs forward. Shake them out. Okay, we're gonna lie down for Shavasana. If you have a pillow or something to elevate your back, you could grab that. That always feels really nice to find a Shavasana and also to put the legs in the air. So if you do have a pillow, you would place the pillow underneath your sacrum and lay your upper back to the floor. And then we'll place the legs up in the air. For 1 minute. You could open and close the legs or take one leg forward, one leg back. Now lift the arms in the air. Just get arms and the legs up. We're ready for Shavasana. So we'll take it into a final Shavasana position. You can then put your feet to the floor, roll over one side off the pillow, and you can move the pillow so it's more lengthwise. So I like it right down the center of my spine and lifting the chest. You put your hips right to the edge of the pillow and stretch out in your final Shavasana. You place your hands anywhere on your body or on the floor, open your arms, palms up, and head back and down. Take a big breath in. Now open mouth and breathe out. Rest fully, Shavasana. You can start to deepen the breath. Stretch arms overhead. Roll to one side. And come on up and sit. Let's take a moment to connect inward with your practice, connect in with your breathing, and just notice your body, how you feel. And take a moment, bringing your hands to your heart, connect in with your palms. Thank yourself for showing up and practicing today to move your body. I hope you're feeling so good and energized and refreshed and ready for your day. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Thumbs to the third eye, thumbs to lips, and to your heart. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining in. Please share if you liked this video. Click on a like and, of course, subscribe. And we will see you soon for more of my pregnancy journey.